Well, time for a break, I think. I said I'd repair the door, and that is in fact a door that is on a thing. Yep, done, perfect.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
A fun way to roll the dice on those people who walk around with pockets too small for their phones.
Everyone should unsubscribe.
I don't know what the hell she said here.
Wow, A+ subtitles. Made the bookshelf label. Miss Trey Classics. Nothing spooky or thriller-like here. It's all just stuff by Miss Trey. Don't know who Miss Trey is? Don't worry, they're classics. You will never bother to read them anyway. Laid the tarmac at the traffic cone. What was the next step? Remove the traffic cone. Okay, we're gonna skip that step. Installed the handles, and they're all perfectly aligned. Just look at that one row there. Ignore the rest. Thank you. Don't look at that drawer. Don't look at the drawer without the handle. I said to focus on the only one row. Sorry. Installed the ceiling fan, boss. Excellent. It's bulky, ineffective, and you ruined part of the architecture. We'll make you a fine handyman yet. I asked for extra cheese. It might have been his first day. On the contrary, it might have been their last. Got the sign printed and mounted. No pulpic access. I don't know why, but the word pulpic sounds gross. Made the blueberry muffin, boss. Hey, don't look at me. You said blueberry. That's singular. This is how I imagine music. Be a child amazed by sound in earphones. Be afraid of the public and hide behind your guitar. Wear stupid glasses and eat the expensive equipment. Eat it. Consume it all. New fan is up, boss. Well, there's your first point of reference when you suddenly see smoke and loud banging noises. Looks about right. Malatica. Nothing else. Mattress. Please, man, just get someone to translate it.
Speaking Spanish.
Oh, en serio? This can of black beans I opened at work. Wow, look at all those lies. Order dropped off here, boss. Your order was dropped off. Please refer to this photo your dasher provided to see where it was left. All right, let me just yeet myself to the vacuum of space to collect it. Packaging done. We got the pretty princess with her pretty horse. And then, yeah, the guy who loves horses. Fork in the road. Oh, for once it's not a metaphor. Spelt the name correctly, boss. Smile, look at the panels. Let them look at the top of your world. Visitor parking only. No parking! Unauthorized cars will be towed away at owner's expense. Only. No! East? I thought you said Weast. Wow, look at that investment you made. Still not as shameful as owning an NFT. But what if I don't have enough change? Please pay your parking fee before existing. Oh man, I'm like 28 years in. I must be racking up a debt. Plowed the walkway, boss. Wait, why? What? How is it that hard to notice the footpath? Pole parked, boss. Got it straight in there. Didn't even need to do a 3-point turn. Posted the article, boss. This is how much a $1.7 million Bugatti costs. Click on the article. Oh, wait. Finish power washing the sidewalk, boss. God damn it, Picasso. I told you to wash it. Don't try to make art out of it. It's beautiful. Finish the print on those doormats. I am Dre. Yep, this is where I live. I'm the person who owns all those headphones. I'm aiming of a white Christmas. Finished putting up the logo, boss. Now looking at the logo, it seems pretty tame, right? Where's the issue here? I'm confused. Well, the logo's a bit out of place when the ride is called Super Viking. Yeah, wrong character class. Finished replacing the cover. I'm 100% convinced people who work in these areas of the society purposely do this just to screw up people like this man. They gain sustenance through the misery of others. You're sure that's the right word? Like 80% sure? Yeah. Print it. Amphibious pitcher makes debut. Sadly dies due to sun's heat. Here at Gloucestershire, we are working together to reduce flood risk. Yeah, how's that going? Newly tarred road? Not my job. I'm like a squirrel. I'm keeping this for safekeeping come hibernation. When rock moving wasn't in the job description. Look, I don't blame them. That rock looks heavy. I couldn't be bothered either. Front desk done. Okay, your room's all booked. Do you have any follow-up questions? Are you a centaur? No. Can I ride you? I'm not a centaur. Just shingle that roof. What? Like the ladder was there the entire time. It's not like they accidentally shoved it up there. It was just left there. Oh my god. At least cut your loss and just cut off the top part of the ladder. Why? Fix the fence, boss. Wow, it's nice to meet someone who's literally me in Minecraft in real life. Russian school breakfast underneath for a start to a good day. Yes, my favorite breakfast sauce. No physical debilitations from having that in the morning. Graphic design is my passion, boss. Support our local farmers. Say that pork, it's saying pork is safe. It's not saying something else.
Boss said change this sign.
Very funny. You did attract more customers by making them notice this a lot more than usual, but you are still fired. Oh. Saw this. I just had to take a picture. Damn, my friend. That is a lot of wasted paper towels. Could have been so much more efficient with like a mop bucket. Or, hey, let's be honest, it's a liquor store. Your mouth. Don't doubt any customers would mind doing it themselves. Hey everyone, would you like to try some free samples in aisle 3? Done adding the security. There's no way they're getting this past our Oh. My problem is with the vendor, not the vest. I ordered a large, but it gave me an XL with the X crossed out on the tag. I'm sorry, Yes No Company, but that's not how it works. If we could change the sizing of something just by writing it down, then a lot of men on Tinder would not be such liars. Massachusetts Avenue is spelled wrong on these new signs in DC. Okay, in your own government's defense though, what the hell is that word? A mass of what? What's a chew-sit? What are you chewing on? Don't you dare counter-argue with how ridiculous some Australian towns are. I'm not saying we're any better. Slats have been installed. Now instead of rudely jimmying the door to make sure if someone's in there or not and freaking them out, you can just look through. Everyone wins, especially the perverts. Labeled the sign, boss. No smoking, which we all know was created when you go swimming. Something in Chinese. I don't know what, I'm just the editor. Dude, what shows are these that are... How did they get away with this? Put away the pallets.
Do not double stack.
Do not double stack.
Hey, get off me! I can't!
Installed wheelchair access, boss. Hope you've learned how to hop on your wheelchair. Boss, I need you to put these coupon stickers on all the pick-me-up boxes.
Do you care where we place those stickers?
Yeah, on the box. Don't make me repeat myself, idiots. Okay. How is this in r/notmyjob? This should be put in a subreddit that highlights people who deserve a raise. Canada was definitely running out of ideas for street names.
That street, this street.
The other street.
Made the sign, boss.
Attention students, you are allowed not to take out to help trolleys. You move.
I got the cake decorated. Hooray for the Super Bowl. This cake is full of laxatives. Hammer, boss? Sure, no problem. Vote Judge Stacy Bennett. If you don't, you'll be this sign. A huge dick. Phone reviewer pretending to play a game using YouTube footage to review phone's performance. Ooh, caught in 4K. Or 240p if your internet isn't very good. Playing Genshin on YouTube is a breeze. Someone's gonna get fired today.
Our video editor has been suspended.
Teeth breaking news. Dental assault. This is the suspect. They are known as first name, last name. Hang on. Fix the dumb telephone pole. It's incredible to know that someone of my skill set is on equal footing to someone whose literal job is to fix these things. This was the last question on our history test. Question. Option 1. Option 2.
Submit.
No pressure. Just know that one of these questions are designated as the correct one. This will determine your passing grade. But again, no pressure. You're fine.
Michelle Kingston here, reporting live, and headline text goes here.
Built the new handball field, boss. How joyful it will be seeing the sand eventually fill up all that grassy field. I think Burger King forgot something. But of course, it forgot an extra pickle. Silly Burger King. This is the one. Oh wow, look how confident they all are. Opening it up like that, letting the whole world see. Installed the vague threat, boss. No parking in this area after this date. Vehicles will be... My god, what? They'll be... Existing? Ah, the worst thing! Relay the tiles after construction, boss. Before, clear lines. Designating the lines. You can see where everything goes. Obvious puzzle pieces. After.
3 colors? That's too hard to follow.
Working around the clock, boss. Literally. Tips Fedora.
Mississippi.
Mississippi's literacy program shows improvement. A bit too late it seems. Title done, boss. Brock Lesnar challenges Brock Lesnar to a match at WWE Elimination Chamber. I never liked me. Delivered the package, boss. Your package was received by a neighbor, Jude at door 10, received by or left at dude. Put the toilets in, boss. We poop together like shooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-wop-a-dop. Google Translate.
I did it, boss. I translated.
How to pronounce 23 in German.
23.
No.
9.
Made the error message, boss. Error from WiseCare 365 Tray.
can't.
Why?
I just can't.
Okay, I'm gonna click OK. Sure, it fits now, but you still can't turn it. How in a profession that is solely reliant on measuring things can people not measure things? Put the fence in, boss. Come all the way down these stairs so you can experience a blockage your path. Don't you understand? This park isn't a place to visit anymore.
It's your home. You're at a zoo now. You're the special animals.
Put that air vent in. That's great. You've essentially done the equivalent of creating cardboard cutouts of wheels and put them on your car. Dishwasher is flushed, boss. Lovely. That's completely subtle. I can't even tell it's there. You'll certainly fool an AI robot with this. Added the window decal. In order to figure out what this building is, you must be capable of doing backflips.
Printed the name of the author. It's a common mistake, but Frankenstein was actually the author. Oh, god dang it. Costco did it. Wait, what did Costco do? Oh, okay, come on. That's great, though. I would die if I got that cake back in the best way possible. Parking lot laziness. Okay, that's kinda next level though, dude. What the hell? Mac and cheese. Wow. Okay, how much did you pay for that? Cause I've got a sneaky suspicion you paid like $20+ for this. I would straight up take that back. Vending machine loaded, boss. Yes, it is. Now no one can get anything. Also, wait, hold on a second here. Is that? Okay, never mind. I thought I saw something that's not there. Don't you worry about it. Bricks made from bricks. It doesn't feel safe at all. How could you mess this up? Trust me, they did it on purpose. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like, no, I'm sorry. That's what they do. That's not an oopsie poopsie whoopsie. That's just straight up, they thought they were being funny, right? That's how it works. Mini watermelons. Actual caption in the newspaper? Someone Dolores Citameted all over that crap. Call the council. I'm off for the weekend. You know, I gotta say though, that stripe, or set of stripes, pair of stripes, whatever you want to say, really does add something to the vehicle. It's quite cool, I must say. I posted the job offer, boss. Let's see, note. Only born U.S. citizens, white, who are local within 60 miles from Dallas. Don't share with candidates. Woo! Not bad, my dude. This one does indeed feel like someone was told to post this, given that little, obviously don't share with candidates bit, right? And they went, F that. I want this place to burn. As it should. As it should. I mean, straight up, dude, how illegal is that? Because I'm pretty sure saying that you only accept white candidates is pretty against the law. My boyfriend ordered an egg and cheese bagel. Well, he got one. Hey, boss, what do we do with these leftover stairs? Nothing. You could paint a doorway and cause all kinds of chaos. Baked fresh daily in our kitchens. Damn, how the hell you baking bananas and apples? I'll just pick a random image. Let's see, 8-pack bottles. I mean, it's whatever, who gives a crap? Does Natural Light seriously have a higher percentage version called Natty Daddy? Cause now I'm grossed out. Not my job to paint, I just hang the sign. Good for you. Pathetic frog birthday cake from supermarket leaves parents mortified. It was a disgrace. No, I'm sorry. You don't get to say you're mortified over something like this. I understand being a little upset because you probably paid however much money to have a custom done cake. I get it, I do. But you were mortified at the cute little frog cake. Get the hell out of here, bro. Like, you don't need to pearl clutch at that. Chill your titties down. I'm just saying, I would love this cake as well. Painting a parking spot in front of a fire hydrant. Blurred lines mean parking fines. How a New York fire hydrant allows $33,000 a year to flow into city coffers. It's almost like it's done on purpose. It's fine. This is fine. Yeah, you made this, right? Step one to being bad at something is being really bad at something. So you're moving up. Done with the spacing, boss. Good job. People will get the point. I mean, yeah, I can read it. Happy birthday! What is, huh? That doesn't seem right? Happy birthday? Am I crazy? Abbreviated the product name, boss. Can you unabbreviate it? Because I don't think anybody's gonna buy man at $30 a pop. That's a little pricey. I put the menu up, boss. All right, hold on. What do we got? Gee, thanks. Made the graphic, boss. First name, last name. Info here. Boys, 14 to 15. What? Made the alphabet puzzle, boss. Yeah, I know the alphabet. Why? I know what the alphabet is. Let's sing it together. A, B, C, D, K, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. As I look for you to nod along with me. Design a maze for children. Help Cyril to find his rainbow lolly. Let's see. Well, wait, hold on. Ran the Ethernet cable, boss. Oh, come on. There's no way someone actually thought that was going to be okayed, right? This re-sculpted head of baby Jesus. No. I love small red avocados. Hey, that's pretty cheap for avocados, though. Well, if you want cheap avocados, this is the price you pay. I mean, yeah, the 89 cents. I mean, but look, you're not going to get exactly what you pay for here. So 89 cents. I remember when the Beefy 5-layer launched, it was 89 cents. We're crazy, right? What does that have to do with avocados? I don't know, man. I'm tired. Google just released their AI, and all I'm going to say is that your jobs are safe. If I'm going 8 miles an hour, how many hours will it take for me to go 8 miles? 12.5 miles. You know, that's how it starts, and then a week later, it knows everything that has ever needed to be known about the universe. Just saying, man. You don't tell this guy to remove his car.
Why not? Will he just not listen?
Replace the door, boss. No, the shit you didn't. What in the world? Made the Wolverine balloon, boss. You can tell when something's not an accident. Done labeling, boss. Boneless. They sure better be, dude. Been up for 2 weeks and I love it. Rite Aid. Oh, wow. Come on, there's no way. Shut up. I know Rite Aid's kind of, but still, come on. There's no way they would leave that up. Rite Aid? Also, man, I used to miss Rite Aid, dude. How are they still around? Flooring crew didn't bother to fully remount the toilet to the floor. Caulk doesn't fix the that's super cool. Get them back in there. Roller only, no brush. For your comfort. Oh, for God's sake. Roofer was consistently slightly off on his nailing. How much do these people get paid for this? Don't run away from your problems. Cycling is much faster. You got that friggin' right. The safety exit installed, boss. Oh, dear actual God. Applied sales prices, boss. No, the shit you didn't. And you will get 1 sample text pillow. I wouldn't mind a sample text pillow. That's hilarious. Inserted the dimensions, boss. It's got 4 garages. Or rather, a 4-car garage, if that's how you want to see it. And you're telling me it's 0 square feet? Also, how does a house with that much room for that many cars only have 3 friggin' bedrooms? Printed the shirt, boss. Well, you printed it. That's technically true. Installed the sign, boss. Nods McDo. Not my job. I think this is it. This is the pinnacle. This is the pinnacle of this sub. Now hiring what? Now hiring $1 Slurpee. I don't know. I think Slurpees deserve more than $1 for their, wages. Built the balcony, boss. Oh, and also installed the wires. Oh, I'm just so unhappy. Solar panels are set, boss. Gee. Thanks. Photoshopped some more convincing grass in, boss. Good job. It's very convincing. I used closed captions because of hearing loss. And you'd be surprised how many exclusions and I almost said mosquitoes. I'm insane. And misquotes there are in movies. Oh no, it would not surprise me at all. I see this crap a lot. Recently, everybody got together in the house to watch Tetris. The new Apple TV Plus, whatever the hell movie. Awesome movie, super cool. But what's really, really annoying is their auto subtitles actually turn off at random. So when the characters are speaking another language, one that you don't understand, if you don't have full descriptive hearing disability captions on, half the time, you're not going to be able to understand what some people are saying during crucial scenes. So, thanks a lot for that, Apple. Really appreciate you. Close enough. I guess. Painted the stairs, boss. Can you do it properly? Installed the fridge, boss. Seen this one before. Not cool. Put up the street light, boss. Damn, they really did actually put up the street light after the fact, didn't they? Huh. Also, look, if you're hiring managers, I'll apply. Did you send those images to the printer? Sure did, boss. Brick repair. Chimney before, chimney after. Nice. Caution, door swing area. No? Who fixes a clock like this? This image is probably the most accurate visual representation of the United States education system. Yeah, completely disgusting. Loaded the cups, boss. Gee, thank you. I am no longer thirsty. They just installed these new bins at my work. I swear to God, most of these are like this. They don't give it. Nothing wrong with this. You complete me. I don't think that's broccoli. I don't think it is either, actually. No, I don't think it is. Exit marked, boss. But it says to, come on, lay those bricks. Better than that, please. Replace the missing tile. Good as new. God dang, what in the... Put the fire extinguisher up, boss. That feels like a serious violation of safety standards. I have no words. I do. Hungary received 170,000 euros from the EU fund to build a treetop walk. Unfortunately, the forest was cut down before the walkway was completed. And they just... there's a lot I would like to know, because that's pretty pathetic all across the board. Could not connect to translator service. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Made the new sign. Women for term up. Okay. Installed those TVs in the headrests. Gee, that's perfect. The billboard's up. No, this is proper. Installed the new wall, boss. I hate you. Did the mannequins, boss? Did the mannequins what? Is it me, or does this mannequin look like its head was blown off? I do kind of vibe with that. That's great. You know, that's a really good Halloween idea. Any leaf will do. A woman holds the Canadian flag. I mean, at least one day out of the year, that's the Canadian flag, am I right?
We're done with the back lane, boss! Okay, this looks funny, because it is funny, but I don't know if you know how ornery DOT gets about guardrails. There's an entire protocol for installing guardrails, and all of it's for a very good reason. But they're very passionate about their guardrails, so if I was in charge of putting in the bike lane, I would just asphalt the bike lane. I'm not gonna cut that guardrail and have DOT chasing after me. For the uninitiated, DOT is Department of Transportation. I just don't want to die by, paperwork and clipboards. I added the logo, boss.
Let's see here. We got the Watney Market Environmental Improvements. Yeah, a bunch of logos there. Okay, good. We can do images. We have landscape architects. Qs. They just sell a lot of Qs. We have M&E engineers, structural engineers. That's what it says on the tin. And then contractors logo. Oh, did I not upload that? Actually, this is a graphic design company that only does logos for contractors. Put out the watermelon display, boss. Kids' choice watermelons. Kids make terrible decisions. Why are you giving that? You know what? Never mind. I take it all back. Kids did choose those watermelons. They were young and dumb and chose cantaloupes instead.
It's Morkin time. No. Road Mork ahead. I'm gonna call out on this one because this is not not my job. Somebody didn't screw up their job here. This is r/mildly vandalized. Nice to see you here, but somebody took off the W and flipped it around. We need to build a wall. Okay, this is talent. You should actually do some really cool like art installation-y things. With like flat OLED screens set into angles of drywall, create like a hologram room. Oh, that'd be so cool. But yeah, I mean, they cut and install drywall directly around the TV. That just proves you're very good at your job. I'm not seeing a problem with this. And as the IT and tech person, I don't want other people touching the technology in an area. One time, a fire alarm inspector unplugged one of our firewalls, ironically, bringing down half of our network because he needed an outlet to charge his phone. So no, I don't trust anybody touching electronics. To frame around it. They had only one job. Only actually sounds fine just both ways. Haver MT. Is that a real name of a real place? Is that Monte? Oh, okay, all right. Several things just collided in my brain. Only, not how you spell only. OP was spelling it wrong on purpose, and Montana just has some weird place names. Printed the switch, boss.
DC 5 volt and
No off.
we call this thing
The Eternal. Cladding is done, boss. This would have looked so good. Even if you had at least committed to something, you could have made like one big diagonal line with other lines going behind it. Like, I understand if you started this and didn't realize that they all needed to match, like you were just mindlessly laying tile. But don't finish it. Just stop there and walk away. I would actually love a wall decorated like that V up at the top, like all the way down, but chrome and black with like pink neon light. That would be so cool. I put up the bathroom door instructions, boss. Kung ot monk nant klonk ot nottenbu persund. This has been Bathroom Shakespeare with EmKay in memory of World War 11. Look, we've had way too much world history go on in the last 10 years, but I know we haven't had that much. Built the boast, boss. Oh no. Oh no. At least they painted it yellow. I'm guessing that this is like on a private airbase or something like that, because it doesn't look like a public road, or it's on a very, very low speed road. And you know, I'm sure that the power line folks plotted out the route, and they got there and were like, well, we have this many feet of cable and we need to put a pole. Either side has a hill. I don't actually know, but I'm sure there's some technical stuff for linemen to do. This is outside my wheelhouse. I don't know why this post needed that, but it did. Those look like cardboard boxes for like light bulbs or junction boxes or something. But the pipe is actually metal. That looks like conduit. Like somebody had to bend that into shape. Maybe it was just, maybe it was just a coincidence. I shouldn't be analyzing these posts as much as I do, but I always want to see if I can find the explanation or absolve the person of guilt to make them look less stupid. Because sometimes I still have faith in humanity. And look, there are worse treats. The billboard's up, boss. Well, okay, this is the fault of two people. The billboard company, it will tell you if a billboard is wrapped around a building, because there's a lot of buildings in New York City that have billboards around the corners, because you can't just have a billboard sticking out of the fascia of a building. Speaking of fascia, look at that giant crack. I'm sure that's safe. But two, the billboard company will send you a template when you design your billboard, and it'll show like the angle of the billboard, and sometimes they'll include information like if it's lit or what angle it's at, what it's around. This can vary, but the designer should be working around. Like you can just flip these two. You could work with that gap. You can put the text in the gap, or wrap it around and put the person on the right-hand side so it doesn't look like they have a jaw from the Ring. But when the billboard company gets the design back, I feel like they should run it through like, I don't know, an image simulator. Just a Photoshop template that shows the lines and is like, hey, should send it back to the client and be like, hey, just to prove this, like this is what it's gonna look like. Are you good? Now, if all of that already happened and they paid for this billboard and it went up, y'all only got yourselves to blame. Either way, r/crappy design, lovely to see you here. Check out my gerrymandered quesadilla. Gerrymandered quesadilla. It sounds like the south half of Texas. Wow. No, that is gerrymandered as all hell. You have put most of the toppings in 2 slices, and the rest of that is just gonna be bread and cheese. There's nothing wrong with bread and cheese. But your ratio of quesadilla food internals, queso guts, to tortilla is gonna be way off. After renovating the band room, the people who painted the shelves just painted over the gum. Oh my god. Okay, so when we were buying homes in Florida, my parents were, not me, I was like 10. The person selling the home, it was a home that was near water, as most things in Florida are, and they had painted everything to like an aggressive degree. Like exterior paint on the outside of the walls, on the outside of the exterior windowsills, on the outside of the exterior windows to a good amount, over the latches, over the outlets, over like the faucet spigot. Everything had paint on it. And it turns out they were hiding a bunch of rust, which is exactly what we were worried about. We didn't buy the house. Install the new meter box, boss. I went to jump on it. I feel like I should be able to jump on it and like a secret door will open, or I'll get a power up. For those not quite sure what this is a US water box. Your water meter is supposed to come into it, and then your water company can access the meter and the shutoff while keeping the pipe underground, and it's shielded on all sides so the soil doesn't get to it and, both make it inaccessible and possibly damage the meter. The part they didn't do here was sink it into the ground. Deliver the package, boss! Delivered today. Your package was received by a namer Dude at door 10. Received by or left at Dude. You just gave some random guy named Dude my package at door 10? That could have been important. I mean, it's not. It's probably treats for my dog, but still, that's important to me. And her. Landlord painted over a penny. No, this wasn't a landlord, it was a superintendent, because if it was a landlord, he would have taken that. Landlords love pennies. If you have a bad landlord, try paying them in pennies. It is legal tender. Notice! The patio is currently not open because it is closed. You know, you think this is a stupid sign, but this sign exists for the same reason we have do not drink on bottles of bleach, instructions on bottles of shampoo, and help desk support tickets where I've had to instruct end users to turn on their freaking monitor. Somewhere in the Philippines. Oh my jeez. Cable management, yeah, we heard of that once. It's a type of salad, isn't it? Good lord, that's more spaghetti than all of Italy combined. r/urban hell. Oh, I bet you there's some New York City in there. The game all Australians are playing. Give 'em door. They put the middle part of the advertisement on upside down. See, the problem I always have with this is like, you're holding it up. Oh, it's English words, isn't it? It's English words, and it's probably, okay. All right, never mind. No, I take that back. This is in the UK. The train says Huddersfield. I just looked that up. That's a place in the UK. This is an English-speaking country. There's no excuse for this. Hot pockets. Hot yeah. I'm more upset by posits than I am with the coloring because this is just mild crappy design. It's very clear what they were going for. Like, this isn't nearly as bad. I also have a soft spot in my heart for like tiny delis because I lived off of them in college and at my previous job, so I'm gonna be easy on them. This is very clearly like a small deli or small grocery store. I made sure to point out the smooth feeling you get from wearing these insoles, boss. Oh, AliExpress. Stepping on Schmidt feeling. Upgrade boost. As a lifelong fan of racing games, don't boost when you're driving over Schmidt. You'll probably spin out. Finish these bullet points, boss. Teacher recruitment fair, Berkeley County. This morning at 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the Cane Bay High School. Walk-ins are welcome. Bullet line 4 goes here. Bullet line 5 goes here. I think I've seen this template in Microsoft PowerPoint. They arrested the whole city of Green Bay, Wisconsin? Green Bay arrested after police say he made threats to a business. The entire city of Green Bay is male and doesn't like businesses. Big businesses? Is the entire city of Green Bay just Bernie Sanders walking around? I have seen holes filled in better on Pornhub. I would almost go to this person's defense because this is how holes are filled in New York City. Because like you can't close a street for that long. But there is nobody around. I'm pretty sure it's in the UK because it's got those weird squiggly lines on the road. They always get those squiggles. They really like squiggles over there. I don't know. And now, life tips with LEXI. Appreciate what you want. B are the makes you appreciate what you dad. Please call an ambulance. I think I'm having a stroke. Boss, I bought the lowest price spots for the game. I got a deal. You can't see anything, but I got a deal. Why do they even have seats here? Like, especially the first 3. Like, the second row, you can maybe see sign around, like you sell them for $10 or something. But like the first, just use that for infrastructure. Just run some pipes or cables or like, put a screen there. Put a screen with a camera on the other side. Or unironically, give these away for free to like Division of Blind Services, like state blind services. You can just get free tickets as a blind person. There are sports fans out there. I know they exist, hypothetically. And I'm sure some of them have gone blind due to accidents or illness or whatever. Like, you can still be at a game. Who fixes a clock like this? The American education system. That's how. Oh, this image is probably the most accurate visual representation of the United States education system. What did I just say? The only reason I said that is because these are school clocks. Like, they're all wired up to be on the same thing so that you can have the buzzers and stuff. You can't just pull them off the wall and, like, replace the battery. Finished putting up the Christmas decorations, boss. Hey, you did a pretty good job. You got Santa up there and some tinsel and, jump for joy. Please don't. Santa, please think of Mrs. Claus. My city recently installed new bicycle racks. As somebody who gets around on bikes and e-scooters exclusively, and who is also a pedant, that bike rack is cemented into the ground and is not 15 feet away from the fire hydrant. You have created a fire risk and put bike hurdles in the middle of the bike lane. I mean, if you want to put a ramp in the front of that and turn this into like an Evel Knievel thing, I'm all for that, but at least it's intentional. Made the instructional graphic, boss. Folded shirt. Oh, I've been meaning to try one of these, but yeah, you put the shirt in, you do the thing.
That looks like just 2 steps repeated, but okay, maybe I'm just not understanding it. Folding pants. You put a mostly folded shirt down, and you do that twice. The folding child clothes. This is not helpful. I'm confident now in that this is not helpful whatsoever. I entered his name, boss. First name, last name. Plot twist, that's his legal name. I repair commercial kitchen equipment. I don't clean between equipment. Yeah, I've done IT in restaurants. I don't clean, I'm sorry. I started carrying gloves, like the latex gloves and like some cleaning and magic erasers and some disinfectant just because so gross. So gross. Oh my God. But no, I'm not cleaning behind your wiring and stuff. No, dear God, no. Put the ad in the paper like you asked me to, boss. Restaurant hits out at hygiene rating. San Cesario and something road. And just below this, celebrate Father's Day with the authentic taste of Italy. San Cesario, your local independent Italian restaurant. I mean, this is actually this is entirely the fault of the newspaper for not moving the placement of these ads. If there was even a spot for a half-page ad, but I mean, you can read the rebuttal of their hygiene issues directly above. So like, if you think the hygiene inspector was being a complete prick, you can read the response. Sometimes inspectors can be, pretty difficult. This sandbox was placed right on top of a manhole. I love the guy standing there. It just frames it perfect. Just like, oh, dang. Well, where'd all the kids go? Just looking down. Oh, where are you? That might be a problem. The road is finished. Oh, I went into this Mortal Kombat style. I have a headcanon about this now, where once you finish paving a road, you like throw your tools into the road and then pave over the tools as like, these were the tools that have made the road to wherever they will be entombed into the concrete. But that'd probably be dangerous. But I'm sure somebody just dropped their tool and the guy laying the asphalt just like didn't notice and they were like, oops, bricks, made from bricks. This post contains no Lego. I am so disappointed. I've seen these before though. This is not the correct way to do it, but you're supposed to like break up all the bricks and then you mix them with mortar and it makes like a thing you can put into a mold? I don't know, I've seen this before, but these seem awfully big and this does not seem structurally sound whatsoever. Just go through. This is one of those fascinating chicken or the eggs, like did the stairs get built around the gas line or did the gas line just show up? I'm betting that this was not a public stairwell to begin with. Actually, that might be a standpipe for water. But it either way, utility lines get prescriptive easement and can just go right on through anything they want. So I'm guessing this was not a public stairwell before. It was just run through and it wasn't really a big deal, and then it became a public stairwell, and it's still not a huge deal, but it's a bit of one. Walmart no longer sells handgun ammunition. This includes, but is not limited to, 7.62 millimeter. 9mm, 38mm, 40mm, 45mm, 223mm, and 357mm.
What is that? My 357mm handgun.
Quick boomstick lesson. The size of the tiny thing you use to fling through your explosive hole puncher is measured in 2 ways, caliber and millimeter. It can get a little confusing sometimes, but usually there's a dot in front of the caliber. So like .22 is a 22 cal. That is smaller than a 9mm. 38mm, 40mm, these are like an inch and a half diameter. Like this is stuff that they use in grenade launchers to puncture through 2 inches of steel. 357mm is 14 inches. If your handgun fires 14-inch ammunition, you can call yourself God, and I'll believe you. Crosswalk is done, boss. Oh, was the paintings supposed to line up? Oh, come on, guys. I am curious to see this curb that we're standing on, to see if it's cut out in the correct location. Because if I had to line up either the walk stripes with the curb on the side of the road or the curb at the median, I'd line them up with the side of the road. Dear Satan, Santa. Let's try that again. Dear Santa, I've been extra good this year. Here are some cookies and milk. Sale $4.99. Cookies for Satan. Oh my God. Tell him that one. The things. I intuitively knew the joke before the sign made it.
I wonder how many of these are like actual misspellings and how many of them are just people screwing around because they're bored at their job and they want to see if anybody notices. I put out the chicken, boss. Seasoned chicken. What season did you get it in? Quick PSA, if your chicken looks like this, check the areas surrounding the chicken coop for radiation levels, possible chemical contaminants. You might want to get the EPA involved. Maybe pick up a Geiger counter just to be safe, because this is not normal chicken color. Jesus loves cum. See him today. No thanks. No, I don't think I will. Jesus loves him come today. Jesus him come see loves today. No reading of this comes out at all appropriate. I just shipped the new backpacks, boss. It's me, Captain America. What is up with the minion on the right? Oh my god. See, kids, this is why you don't marry your cousins. This crap show in my city. Stop, no right turn. But there's a right turn. Pick one. The Holy Bible. Signed copy.
By who?
Boss, now the people won't swim in the private pool.
No smoking.
I want to imagine they started off with like a no smoking sign template, changed out the graphics because the circle looks too thick anyway, but somehow forgot to get it, fixed up, and then got it printed on wood. Like, this is not just a one-off quick laminated thing. This took effort. Hey, Jim, it looks like we were given one too many bars. Now it won't fit.
Just put it in a slightly different spot. I'm sure nobody will notice.
I think that worked just fine, Jim. Man, you're a genius. Spoiler, everyone noticed.
Bathroom door is installed, boss.
How did you screw up every single part of this? Okay, the handle has a plate behind it. That's a guard for the door. How much damage do you think the top of the door is going to be receiving? Yeah, that should be pointed down. And you should probably remove the old kick plate or get one that's properly sized. Yeah. And also there's a giant window in the middle of it. To be fair, this does look like almost prison-y. So like I don't know if there's more context to this, but geez. This ATM in Egypt is not grounded and can electrocute people. Paper says use wooden stick. That's your solution? You didn't fix your grounding issue. You just put out a stick? I whine a lot about stupid regulations sometimes, but building codes sometimes, they're good. Building a house, and the builder asked me to put stickers where I wanted my towel rails, etc. 60 millimeter wide, double towel rail. That wasn't at all where they asked you to put it. And this isn't even like a code thing. Like for code, sometimes you have to put stuff in weird spots for accessibility. This is a house. This is a house builder. They can put it wherever they want. I love this. This is an old one from Software Gore, but just a Shakespearean quote of the day. An SSL error has occurred, and a secure connection to the server cannot be made. Truly a wordsmith. Yes, I'm quoting Marshall Does Stuff from eons ago. Deal with it.
Just bolt it down, it'll be fine.
But you have to consider what you have bolted it to. For as much as we can fasten the bolts ourselves, sometimes in life we pick the wrong foundations and fall over comically and end up on Reddit.
Make it easier to understand, all right? Open Saturday and Sunday at noon. With you so far. Thursday, Tuesday, Monday, Friday, Wednesday. Open at 8 p.m. Wait, so you open at 8 p.m. on all week? Wait, Monday through Friday. But you had to add the other dates around it because people thought you were only open on Monday and Friday? I realized you didn't want to pay for a new sign to just say weekdays, but now I'm even more confused. Hard not to take this personally. Wow. I understand delis get busy. I used to get bagels pretty much every morning, or an egg and cheese at New York Deli. And sometimes it was messy or slightly burned because they had a lot of people going in. And but that I don't think I ever got one that bad. At least it has the appropriate amount of cream cheese on it. Because once I had a guy in there for like a few months that had no idea how much cream cheese, and the proper answer is like half the pack, like just a bucket of cream cheese onto the bagel. That's the minimum amount. Done texturing the wall. I've seen this more and more recently. I don't know what it is. It's a training thing or what, but people see like electronics from the 90s and early 2000s, and they just paint right over them like they're like ancient technology. Like some of the stuff is still needed, like it's thermostat control or alarm systems. We still need that. This looks like an alarm panel. You can't just paint over it because it looks kind of old. Like we're not gonna replace it because it looks old. Got the box design finalized, boss. Samsung SSD 980. Wow, Samsung messed something up. Let's see here. The smart choice for NVMe performance. A neat French translation. The thing is, they translated the line for the warranty right there, and I think it's a little blurry. But for more detailed, like that's all translated too. They just didn't do the big heading, the one that actually mattered. These bananas. Bananas! Again, if your bananas look like this, check the radiation levels and chemical contamination levels around wherever you grew those bananas at. I named the video, boss. Something brief but engaging. Think of what keywords someone will search to find this. Yeah, this is why project management software exists. Yeah, so you don't use public-facing data fields as notepads to your collaborators or to yourself. There's a comments field, or there's a task manager. No, don't do this. I found those underground cables, boss. Did you drill through the? I don't know what's going on here, and I don't want to know. I am deeply worried about what happened here, and I just don't feel like analyzing it right now. Fix the foundation, boss. Well, you did. For now. See, this isn't even a not my job. This was your job, and you just didn't do it. To paint properly. Look, I know there's sometimes a lot of people out there that are very litigious, but I think your risk levels are fairly low if you just want to move the chain out of the way so you can finish the paint coating this curb thing. Because it's going to be there for a while. Finish the wall, boss. This seems petty or like intentional in some way. Because this took a lot of effort. Like it takes a lot of effort to lay that much brick. This wasn't a one-off. Like there's way too much intention behind this. We did the driveway, boss. All right, this isn't even this is impressive that they laid the concrete to begin with. This is not the fault of the driveway people though. This is the fault of the developer for using the standard model house they just stamped on every single lot and not checking the topography to make sure that they could have a reasonable incline. That would be fun as hell to go down on a bike though. I don't even know how you would create a working driveway. Like you could sweep it out to the side, but you have to go really far in both ways. Probably be easier to just add a floor below and put a garage below the house, and then give yourself another living room. Arby's Wagyu Burger is back. They only have one R, man. They only got one R, and I don't care. And honestly, I don't blame them.
Pretzel with some salt? How about salt with some pretzel? I'm gonna be completely frank with you. I would perceive this as being the normal topping amount in America. Considering how much extra sugar you put in your Milos compared to everywhere else in the world, this looks like a normal American pretzel to me. Now, don't get me wrong, I know this sounds like I'm bashing on you all, but I would like to inform you that I would be far more into eating pretzels if they were coated like this. So, it's not so much despite as much it is as somewhat a little bit of jealous envy. Fix the car, boss. And they said being a mechanic was a hard job that you needed to be trained at. Here, look at that. It's still all together. You just don't move it. It's fine. Just leave it. It's a mantelpiece now. It's for the aesthetic. It's for the garden. It's a sculpture. It's art. You can't touch art. Can't damage it. I'll sue you. Well, I fixed the accessibility, boss. No longer will those medieval era pod racers resort to the stairs to access our building. Now they can use the ramp and then the stairs. No, it's fine. It's like sensory play for their wheels. Some nice smooth metal, then followed by some slight flat concrete, and then just bumpiness. Ooh, sensory. Intold the light. It's like they didn't even manually, cautiously place it there with their bare hands. They just aimed it. They put some like sticky substance on the back of it, aimed, and threw it at the wall. Or, well, ceiling in this case. I got this, boss. We can get this job done in 5 seconds. Hit. Yeah. Good enough. If this were darts, that would still be a point. So therefore, I've done my job. Give me $5,000 for installing it, please. Installed the boss. You gotta be kidding me. Hey, you see that cylindrical tubing purposely raised up into the roof so that nothing can possibly damage it or crack it open? Yeah, I need you to crack it open. No, it's fine. It's just the exhaust fumes that go through that piping. It's okay if it leaks. What, you're gonna tell me that smoke is bad for the lungs? Don't be silly. This is an Amazon what's the word? God, what's that stupid word they use to make it sound like their factories aren't just like slave labor? Fulfillment, that's it. This is an Amazon fulfillment center. Those workers will be fine inhaling smoke. They have smoke breaks themselves anyway. Repainted the sign, boss. Don't worry, boss. I know the difference between lemons and limes. Lime juice is yellow because it makes you feel mellow, and lemon juice is green because it makes your face look mean.
Maggie, you had one job.
Update history, version 2.26. A rec room patch for the Stunt Runner edition.
Placeholder text, Maggie, replace this.
Please see here for convenient links to controls, tutorials, comfort options, etc. Thanks for playing Rec Room. As always, don't hesitate to give us your feedback. This is the ultimate coworker sabotage. There is no proof that Maggie was actually informed to replace this, and little old Janice knew that. For too long, she's been jealous of Maggie's corner office position. She knows there's no promotion going on in this company anymore. No, not with Maggie in the way. Maggie's gotta go. And what better way to wreck Maggie's reputation than by running this little stunt? I don't care if this isn't what actually happened. This is what happened. That is canon now. That is the lore of the Rec Room development team. I don't care otherwise. The official winner of the Not My Job award. It's whoever did this. Nope, not moving it. I understand I have a foot that's entirely capable of kicking this thing out of the way for the paint, but you don't understand. By putting in the extra slight effort to have to move the brush around this object and therefore actually ruin my ability to do a properly perfect line, I both don't save any time and make it look worse. What do you mean it makes no sense? God, you were just pointless to talk to. We made the web shop, boss. You can have any product you want, as long as it's an example product title. Man, what a pathetic looking online store. How would you even advertise these products? I'd imagine you get some dumb narrator on your videos to just stupidly say, "Hey guys, you can go to the EmKay store to buy shirts and hoodies with different designs and colors. They're really cool and terry cloth lining. Discount code SNACK, SNACK. Use the discount code and you get free shipping. That's SNACK for snack. Do it now. Seriously, when channels do such lame stuff like that in between the memes, I just switch off. I'm not even caring. I'm not even paying attention to the fact that the discount code was SNACK, SNACK. It's not in my interest. I'm just here for memes and not amazing comfy hoodies and shirts. Delivered the package, boss. Well, you wanted proof? But I'm driving away. Okay. Yeah, no, give me a sec. It's gonna wind down my car window. Wait, no. I mean, I gotta take a photo in front of the door. Oh no. Suddenly a snowstorm appeared. I think someone's having a Pokemon battle next to me and their Pokemon just used Blizzard. It's not my— Sorry, boss. I gotta go. Repainted the road markings, boss. But only on the new bitumen, not the old stuff. Ugh. Don't want to touch that dirty, gross, old bitumen. Ugh. Filthy, poor bitumen. I only paint on the pretty new stuff, you know. Put up the signs, boss. Come here for 3-hour parking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you just park your car here?
Yeah, because the 3-hour park.
Get out of here!
But it says the 3-hour park.
That's all fine, but you can't say the letter B here, okay? That's what the sign's for.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
You know, you should probably clarify that.
Hey, what did I just say?
Oh, poo, I'm sorry. Oh,
that's it, you're out of here. Belgian workers/government don't think anything is wrong with placing this sign on the bicycle path. Seriously, cyclists, there's no city over there. Stop going this way. You know what? I'm sick of you not listening to this sign. We're gonna put our pole foot down in front of the entire bicycle way. So now you have to literally stop so you have time to look at this sign to know there's no city here. Street is now paved, boss.
Well done, boy. What? Boy, do you want to tell me why there's a bloody telephone pole in the middle of that road?
I mean, well, the job didn't say anything about needing to cut down trees.
That's not a tree!
Well, it's wood, and it's from the ground, and it's tall. Yeah, just like the other trees around it, so I disagree.
Boy, if that made sense, then a pencil would be a bonsai tree.
Oh, you know, that's a good point.
Yes.
Let me write that down with my bonsai.
No!
I made the Paw Patrol ad, boss. Come on, check out the Paw Patrol movie featuring your favorite Paw Patrol characters like Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. As a parent, I'm sure you notice the discrepancies here, but also as a parent, I'm sure you don't care as long as we successfully distract the kids for you for the next 2 hours. Did the asphalt bridge, boss? Wow, really? That was very fast. Did you make sure to use every single bag of asphalt I gave you? Yes, every single bag was used. I don't know how someone thought that selecting a picture of a pizza that looks like cat puke on bologna on flatbread would be a good advertisement. Honestly, I didn't think of cat puke when I saw this, if only for you saying that first. One of Portland's hottest new pizza spots, Mucha Pizzeria, is now open for both lunch and dinner. That's the most delicious news we've heard in a while. If that is the case, you have extremely low standards for delicious news. This just in, my pee wasn't too yellow. Refreshing. Ah, yes, excellent. My personal business pens have arrived, and they're exactly how I intended for them to be. That's not an error. That's my business name now. Yes, come and shop at Please Use Uploaded Logo. Portland Bike Path. I'm sorry, but that's the rules here in Portland. If you see a pole, you have to ride straight into it. Don't worry though, it's a magical pole. Yeah, it's like Harry Potter. You just gotta go really fast. Wasn't their job to get that mailbox moved? Yes, I know you need approval to move the mailbox from the local post office, but this is a town of less than 9,000. It could have gotten done. Oh, how convenient. They left it in the exact spot and distance I need to swing at it with my metal bat. That said, I can totally imagine that they tried to contact the owner of this residential area about it, and they never bothered to deal with it. So, well, that's the consequences of your lazy actions. Enjoy getting fined by the local council for leaving your stuff on the public government property place spot thing. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I have no idea about government, like, bureaucracy. Did the price labels for the doormats, boss? Yes. Ewoke them to my house, everyone. Please come take a tease. There's plenty of doof for everyone. I put in the ingredients text, boss. The Argentinian empanada, famous for having ingredients text and ingredients text. Found in a random restroom in Italy. I love you.
Oh, sample text.
Box design is ready, boss. Now, contrary to popular belief, just because you have the stock photo's logo in the stock photo doesn't mean you have free reign to use it wherever you please. Though honestly, by the weird names of that hand mixer, I honestly, for a second, thought it was just some weird other, like, European language of a word. Ah yes, this is the Tretas version of the hand mixer. By Mixer. Hungarian village simply decided it would be too expensive to move lampposts out of way of new road. Really? Wow, the local budget is just that tight, is it? At least it keeps the traffic speed under control, you know, no one hooning down this road. But don't worry, it's a Hungarian village. If this was in America, it would be considered negligent and despicable. But there, it's considered trendy, unique, an exotic practice of local infrastructure. Speaking of Hungarian villages, Hungary 101. See? I told you, it's an exotic practice of local infrastructure. When a pole's been built somewhere, it never moves again. Got the sprinklers running, boss. Perfect work, young man. That'll teach those pesky plants to stop asking to be fed. What's that, plant? You're drowning. Oh, I can't hear you over the sound of the consequences of your own needy actions. I don't care if I'm eroding away my own garden bed. It's worth it. The safety railing is all done, boss. From the naked eye, this doesn't look like it's safe at all, but, you know, I'm sure, according to some experts, this would be considered structurally sound. Unlike your parents' relationship. Gravity isn't my job. These are the types of morons I work with.
Well, that's it. No, that's what the sheet's for. It's to keep it all together and stuck, you know, solid, so you can pull them from underneath and they'll stick together. It's fine. Because I'm not going to have to deal with it later myself personally. That's why it's okay.
Oh, I also want to mention that today a coworker told me he saw an angel in the sky last week, and immediately after that said the Democrats are feeding us cancer.
Yeah, hey, can you guess who I vote for? Oh, I bet it's gonna be a tricky one for you. It's gonna be a real brain bender.
Saw this at a shop in Malaga Airport. I said it correct. Don't correct me. No, that's how you say it. It's Malaga. Oh, that's a nice little sign to see as you're about to board an aircraft. The local computing system having a critical failure. Hope old mate's coworker isn't going to fly today.
Oh no, the son of the devil! This is all the Democrats' fault for giving us cancer!
Correct scent description. Yes, buy our multiple various designs of delicious car scents, as we like to call car meat aroma. Mate, maybe it was too fresh. Okay, maybe it was too fresh and stinking hot for them to even dare want to touch it and move it out of the way. When your job is to paint a straight line in the middle of the nowheres, I don't blame them for not bothering to deal with this.
Install the signboard, boss.
No, these are accurate. See, this is in the United States, and these are signs to China. They're just informing you of the fastest route. So go on, out you get, start digging. There's shovels nearby, they'll help you. Activision Blizzard is a small indie company. Cut them some slack. This is Isergil the Dreamberg, owner of the Isergil pet from the Promotion. Now, it's understandable that Blizzard has failed to notice this human error because they're too busy focusing on the other human errors they're dealing with, such as the harassment and assault between their coworkers. Heyo! Swap signs. Would you like some cold drinks or some quick snacks? Well, half the food these days has plastic in it anyway, so I might as well eat an entire plastic bottle. Install the soap dispenser, boss. Ah, yes, excellent. On the surface that is prone to completely shatter if you even damage the slight bit of it. That's exactly where I want to hook something up that I need to really jimmy out to get it off the wall. Photoshopped that dead soldier for the award, boss. Oh my god. Wait, we needed the hand, the boots, oh no! Hand wash only. Spanish, hand wash only. French, hand wash only. No, this isn't a printing error. You've just discovered your sudden ability to read 2 other languages. Go you! Go ahead. No need to spell check. New from Native Planet, multifunctional hardware. It will keep you warm in the cold and cold. Cold just is. You can't really mix up the vowels in cool. Either way, hey, don't make fun of this clearly dyslexic CEO. At first I thought this was weird, but then none of the stalls had doors anyway. Oh my god, it's happening. Open living plans are becoming more apparent in other areas outside of apartments. Screw those traditions and rituals that define one's ability to be a good leader or dominate and etc., like being alpha male. This is the true test of capability and confidence. Pants down, sitting and pooping away, staring at every man that walks by. Keep that eye contact on them. Make sure they know who they're smelling.
Made the countdown clock, boss.
Without subscription, you must wait between downloads. You must wait 26 minutes. That should say so here, but we, hey, 100 seconds in a minute. That's it. That's reality now. I guess the T is falling? Happy? The Tacoma Camping Ordinance went into effect on November 14th, 2022. The homeless camps were not allowed within a 10-block radius of temporary shelters. Also, most importantly, bullet text line 3. Now, according to this teleprompter, point 3 is the most important thing to have highlighted in this story, so, we at Fox News would like to apologize for failing you. As always, blame Joe Biden. DJ Tiesto. Definitely not their job. I love toasties.
Well, they're not wrong. I do love a good toasty.
There's cutting the cord, and then there's... Yes, I know I could have easily installed it on the inside of the wall, but you must understand. I didn't want to. Honestly, that's a red flag. If you see something like this done in your house, you have to assume there have been other corners that have been cut. I can post this now that I don't work there anymore. A guy had to come back and move the fire alarm. Seems the people in charge of making sure nobody can get in didn't communicate with the people in charge of making sure everyone's capable of getting out. I can't help but wonder which was installed first, the fire alarm or the gate there? I feel like the fire alarm was the newest addition because, I mean, there's no way they would have built that door and not noticed that clearly the gate's not gonna fully close.
Put in the description and caption, boys.
Presenting this person. They're known for description and always about a caption. Anyway, Inca Severi. We're proud to have them at this event this evening. We understand if they never want to do this with us again. To add a title.
Welcome to Spartan Armor Systems. This is Spartan Armor Systems. Protect what's yours. Tittle. Hello. For your convenience, we've created you in the cover.
I hope you make sure to respond every single time to every single conversation with them as Tittle.
No sale this week. Sorry. At Lowe's Home Improvement, we're dedicated to saving you time and money because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. So save your time coming into our store at all by letting you know we're actually raising our prices. That's right, it was $1.99, now it's $2.49. Don't bother coming to us. Our prices are now more expensive. See, we care about saving you. Just, not the money, but the time. Yeah, see, we're different. We're not like those other businesses.
And that's why you should come to us instead.
I wonder if they will send another guy to make sure the newly painted area is faded back too.
Man, you used to only have to go slow down this road. Now it tells you you're a loser.
Oh wait, there's more. What? Were they really lacking on enough paint or something? How is anyone supposed to properly read the 20 that is painted there? I mean, do council workers just never get reviewed? None of their bosses ever drive by the areas they work on and notice, hang on, you guys didn't do your job.
The Goo Goo Dolls are back September 7th for their famous new tour name. Move out of the way, Taylor Swift. There's a new memorable tour going on, and this one is memorable because it's such a bad name.
Bob.
Ah, well, thank goodness those things are over the train tracks. Now the train will comfortably bump over them with no issues whatsoever. Because as we know, trains aren't at all heavy enough to completely crush that piping. I mean, have you seen Mr. Incredible bench press a bunch of trains during the montage in the Incredibles movie? I know it's a very niche reference I'm suddenly bringing up, but that's why I'm saying that the train will be fine. It'll just roll right over. They're not even heavy because Mr. Incredible lifted them. And this reference is falling flat on its butt. We're gonna move on.
Fix the dip in the apartment building entrance, boss.
You stole someone's fence? Congratulations on your innovation. Are they even glued down at least? Is there any evidence that they're actually secured on the floor? I mean, I guess this makes sense if you have dirty shoes and you want to wipe them on the wood before going up the stairs, but any mud and grime is just gonna be leaking down into the carpet, which I feel like is much worse. Montreal at its best.
Guys, please don't follow the rules on the road. I know we normally tell you to do it, but for this case, please, there's gonna be a lot of car crashes. Ignore these arrows. We're gonna put the cones there so you don't look at them. Just look at the signs on the poles instead, please.
Added 2 new names to the bracelets, boss. Lucas, Diego, John, and Luis. Oh, and that's not even a one-time screw-up. There's literally a second Luis over there. Well, for any dyslexic parents out there naming their child, here's the company for you. Updated digital menu. Oh, I love it. They've already had to manually change a bunch of the prices because they screwed up the digital image. Nice working title. Fried chicken. Because that's the sound you'll be making as you're eating our food over the toilet. Not as in you'll be eating from the toilet, your food that you're throwing up. That's the joke.
This Japanese restaurant has a vegan version of their noodles, and instead of taking a new photo, they just censored out the egg. Well, if it still looks like that, then I guess it's okay, right? Don't need to spend a bunch of, I was gonna say a bunch of money, but I don't think that really would have cost that much, right? Cycling lane done, boss. Oh boy, that's the cycling lane made out of dirt? I'm sorry, that's not the point. The point is that they put this giant piece of crap right in the center of their cycling cycling lane. Any bike can go over a little bit of dirt, not a big deal. Although if you're one of those guys that has like a $10,000 road bike, yeah, I guess not. What floor? All right. So should we go to floor 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, sorry. I meant should we go to T, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or -1? I mean, should we go to G? Asphalting in bore? Oh, they couldn't just, flip the car over real quick and finish their job? I wouldn't expect that out of anybody. Your text goes here. I'm sure it would. I'm sure that it would. Where's my cookie? Is there supposed to be a whole cookie in there? But it's just a Kit Kat bar, right? You can't fit an entire cookie inside of a Kit Kat bar. Put the amiibo in the box, boss. Did you? I don't think that you did. Okay, well, let's think about it. Technically, you did. This is the type of mistake that would have someone trying to sell this on Facebook Marketplace for like $5,000 because it was a screw up. I don't know why. Managed the cables, boss. No, you did not. You didn't manage anything at all. How can you say you managed something when you're not even a manager, you son of a bitch? Be sure to put the lottery sign where everyone can see it. Soliciting, loitering, gambling, prohibited violators will be prostituted. Play the lottery here. Come on down, motherfucker. Ah, they did the landlord special, but in a street or a walkway. It doesn't matter where. It's all we know is that it's exactly what landlords do. Bike path is fixed, boss. You want to run that one by me the hell again? Utah's Hogle Zoo. Elephant encounter. Learn more. Okay, am I going to learn that I have been incorrectly identifying elephants my entire life up to this point? I took the picture demonstrating our bullhorn. No, you didn't. No one's even talking into it. It's not making any noise. Unless they turn on the siren, I guess, then it's making some noise. Covered the cement on the playground, boss. All right, let's take a look at your work. Let's see. Hey, look, there's a jagged edge that could kill someone. Mainly, a child. Fixed the stripings on this airport. All right, well, let's take a look. Oh, how does that happen? I mean, I know that the paint job is done in the brick, but how does this reorganization happen? Are they trying to build the walkway into a QR code? What is this? Poured the concrete, boss, in Poland. All right. I see. You really couldn't figure out any way to get in contact with the dork who parked here at all and decided to make your job actually more annoying? You're not just punishing this guy, because when the car does eventually get out, you're gonna have to go in and finish the job that would already have been done. There's a license plate right there. You mean to tell me that there's absolutely no way to contact a person and go, dude, we are doing work on the road, you need to come get your vehicle? Because that's just, wow. Not my job to put the information in the email. Hello, thank you for your interest in our community. At Property Name, we offer studios, lofts, and blah, 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 blah. Please contact us at who gives a shit, prop web tracking, floor plan link. Wow, that's actually super embarrassing. Okay, what a bare minimum job that you didn't do. Put course name here, okay? Are you gonna do it? Finished the handrail, boss. Oh yeah, look at that. You absolutely finished the handrail. Thank you so much for your work. I'm only gonna pay you 10% of the quoted price, though. Does that sound okay? Okay. Got that fire hydrant installed, boss. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, you did. Thank you so much. That's appreciated. You realize the fire hydrant plumbing was installed long before the concrete, right? It's obviously not their job to research context before posting. Okay. Set the rating, boss. All right, Paw Patrol. A team of pups led by the energetic Ryder are always at the ready when it comes to helping out around the bustling town of Adventure. 18 plus! Jesus Christ, what are they doing in that show? I know it's kid propaganda and all that. I'm kidding. Chill the fuck out. No. At least a few of you just shut up in your seats, sit back down, lean back, relax. I'm reading memes. I'm doing my job. You need to calm down. Ready to pick up the leaves, boss. Are you? I don't think you're ready to read, let alone pick anything up. Replace the toilet paper, boss. Yeah, you sure did. I appreciate you. Minimum wage employee. Made the ad the required dimensions, boss. Did you? I don't think you did. I don't think you made it the required resolution at all. I put the cheese on sale, boss. Sale. Domestic feta cheese. $4.99 a pound. Regular retail, $3.99. I don't often go, hey, but this is what what the price actually was. Again, I just usually don't care. There's not a big enough discrepancy, and so normally I don't. But in this particular case, I would be a little bit concerned and say, hey, so the cheese is suddenly more expensive? This is a reverse discount, a price increase, if you will? What's going on? Metronet Fiber buried the cable, boss. Yeah, you sure buried that earthworm, pal. Warning, right lane closed ahead. Warning, left lane closed ahead. All right, so clearly what's going on here is he's sitting in the right lane, hence it's closed, but up ahead, the left lane is closed. Now, sure, this is going to be confusing. I would be a little bit off-put by this while driving by, but you know, here in the United States, we've got some of the widest damn roads ever, right? I mean, hell, in the Colorado Springs area, a lot of roads are 3, 4, 5 lanes wide. So at the very least, you know, you're not somehow losing the whole road. But I used a photo from Rochester, Minnesota instead of Rochester, New York, boss, bringing new energy to Greater Rochester. Our commitment to this region runs deep. Is it? I've actually been to Rochester, New York. Y'all are, yeah, okay, I gotta say, when it comes to Rochester, New York, really interesting, cute little spot in the world. But you guys need to stop laying onto your horn the microsecond the light turns green. Seriously. I know that traffic is probably a little more hustle bustle there, but they don't even do that in LA or San Francisco. So you need to take your fucking hand off of your wheel. We all saw the light turn green. Out here in Colorado, people wait like 10 seconds before they honk at you if you're not paying attention. But over in Rochester, oh baby, are they jackasses the second it turns. Green is the new bronze, boss. No, you're wrong though. Bro got mowed over. Landscapers gave no oh, well, that's really okay. All right. I hanged up both halves of the sign, boss. Yes, I definitely remembered to use that good tape. Girl Scouts sold here. Why would that need to be two separate why? Posted the ad, boss. Unmissable Big Brother. Retrieving data. Wait a few seconds and try to cut or copy again. Retrieving data. Wait a few seconds and try to cut or copy again. Man, Reddit ads are just embarrassing. Operates approximately 0 self-storage facilities. Life Storage Inc. We don't operate shit. Approximately 0 self-storage facilities accompanying... Why do I keep reading? I have retried this line so many times. I can't get encompassing over a company. I think I'm dumb and my brain is falling apart. I genuinely do think that. Wow. Good job on the road, asshat. Pop quiz, hotshot. It's 4:45. The grout is hardening. You're short on bricks, and the Broncos are playing the Chiefs in 2 hours. What are you gonna do? You know, I don't know why I didn't think this took place in the US for a split second, because I don't see roads like that very often. But yeah, what are you gonna do? This happens way more than it should. Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. No one pays attention to the pattern, do they? Too many people are flushing feminine hygiene products and clogging the toilets. Go hang up these signs. All right, boss. Don't flush feminine hygiene products, baby wipes, or other non-biodegradable items down the toilet. Stop. Oh, all right. It's even better that not only are those urinals, but they're flushless urinals. They look like the ones that don't require flushing at all. That's fucking whatever. Now hiring smiling feces. Okay, I'm never going to that fucking McDonald's as long as I live. I uploaded the brochure, boss. All right, did you? Let's see what you got. Okay, well, I think you got the spirit, but something got a little messed up here. Special offer. Lorem ipsum for free. Labeled the parking space, boss. Ervedracy. Holy sh**. What does that say? It's so far up there. Do not stack. Now, when they say do not stack, do they mean don't stack something on top of it because it can't hold weight above? Because I guess it wouldn't really make any sense for do not stack if it's on top of something and it's not bearing any weight, right? Sure, there are obvious breaks to that rule for certain. I don't think I want to see a bunch of propane tanks on top of a giant shelf at Costco or Sam's Club, but I don't know. Do not stack. I'm curious. Wow. That right there might actually be the most pathetic paint job I've ever seen. Landlords could do better. Shouldn't have glued that plant pot down, huh? All right. Wow. There's another perfect example of grow up. Pots? Does that say pots? Why would they do that? What does that mean? Is that an Australian bus? Oh, please. Australians don't say stop. I mean pots. the joke is ruined. Super email received from Supercuts. All right, let's take a look here. Hey, Supercuts. Headline 1 goes here. Headline 2 subhead text. Headline 3 text here. Your next haircut is just a tap away. Yeah, you could have fooled me. Download that image and added it to the package, boss. All right. Content not available. Please connect to Wi-Fi. God, I'm always impressed that something like that can make it past any sort of quality assurance. From the Dunkin' Donuts app. I forget how long it took them to add the terms, but it was many months. Terms and conditions. Terms go here. Dunk to the beat of your own drum. What the f does that mean, Duncan? What does that mean, dunk to the beat of your own drum? Good lord. The stupid famous spubby of Dunkin' Donuts is funnier and better than that entire phrase. America run no dun-dun, brother. All right, let's see. Please note that this text is a sample and you should review it, and you know what? A lot of that is giving me I am an AI language model type shit, all right? I know some stuff is gonna squeeze past, but someone has to be paying attention, right? Finished the ceiling, boss. No, you didn't. Hey, they weren't going to read it anyways. All right, you're probably right on that. How freaking old is this? Is that Vista? Holy shit! File folder modified 6/12/2023. Bro, wow. This file should be replaced by the current license file when built. Blah, blah, blah. Who gives a crap? Holy shit. I know people out there have old setups, but I am blown away at seeing this. I don't know why. Get the area clear, boss. Area of... Sorry, I need to zoom in on that one. Area of refuge, okay. Notice, keep this area clear. Or if you really don't want to, you can just do whatever the hell you want. Installed your new dishwasher. You're welcome. Oh, you pinched it? Oh my god. Zip tied too hard, no flow. Yeah, we saw the photo. It looks like it's also kinked to the left where it makes a U-turn. How long again? Red circle translation. Cook 3 to 4 minutes? Cooking time, 9 to 11 minutes. Okay, and then it says 3 to 4 there? I hate that. Caution, height, 13'6". But it says 1993 over there. That's a way different number. Don't worry, the paper towels are in the piss-soaked basket. In the what? Paper towels in basket. No. Oh, that's goddamn no. You have a paper towel dispenser on the wall. Just put them in there. That's holy crap, dude. Nearby town got a new roundabout with an obstacle, okay, to look out for. Oh my god. Okay, no. There's no way that's gonna stay like that though, right? Right? The side door at my work. Turn handle. Yeah, I'm gonna give that my f***ing best. Wings installed correctly. It looks fine. I don't know about that one though. Just saying.